That's right, man. It's the B-Side Show. Act like you know every single Monday night, man. We're about to hit our 12-year anniversary. Livest artists coming through, man. It's real. It's like we threw this show originally on a Monday for a reason. Some people got the Monday blues, and we're here to cure that. So make sure you guys tap in, tell your peeps about us. We always got the dope performances, all that shit, man. We got some live shit tonight, too. Let me get straight to it, man. Happy Indigenous Day, man. Everybody knows what's up with it. That's the real holiday right there. I wanted to say something else, man. Rest in peace to Art LeBeau. We just saw that, not too long ago, and that's a real legend in the game right there, man. And those who know, you really know what's up, man. That guy had I don't even know how long of a career, like 50, 60 year career or some shit, like in the radio biz, right?
Yeah, bro. What was that, every Sundays and stuff?
Oh, man. Dude's been doing this thing, man. Yeah, legend in the game, man.
Yeah.
He will be missed.
Hey,
man.
Rabbit, what's your favorite dedicated to you?
You know what? I lost all my shit in storage, so I'm gonna need to renew all of them.
There we go.
So I'll go through them again, and then I'll tell you, dog. When we moved, like all my CDs, bro, classic shit like hip hop too.
Wow.
Dog, they broke into the storage and they had.
I know how that feels.
They got my CDs, dog.
DJ equipment stolen from storage. So bastards up there.
Yeah. The only reason they didn't get my vintage video games is because it were too heavy. I think it was some home, like, dog, like they.
WWE one?
Yeah. I would have been pissed off, bro. Yeah. Yeah, right? We got DJ Eclipse on the ones and twos tonight. Phalasee will be here real soon, co-hosting with me, man, and she's just in traffic right now. But shout out real quick, the homies at Top Fest. We'll have photos and recap coming soon because we had a couple representatives on the scene, as we usually do. Also, Kuchstock just went down, this weekend as well on Saturday. Eclipse, DJ Gummy were out there, myself, Crazy Race, Big Hurt. Shout out Alex from St. Moth Brewery, but we had a good time, man. Nori was out there, man. We were just
Shout out Rob Nori.
Yeah, we just seen all our peeps out there and had a good time.
Yes, sir.
It was crazy. People were burning their tires straight off, rolling out on a rim because they have like a spot where they do donuts. And cats were literally rolling out on a rim.
And then you just look up and you see fucking Gummy and DJ Eclipse just getting it down, cutting it up.
Didn't care. They didn't care if shrapnel from the tires were hitting them. They were kept
dodging that shit. We dodging that strap.
The show must go on, boom. Hey, the B-Side shop, 130 Shoppers Lane in Covina. Make sure you guys check it out. Custom clothing, ads, commercials, sponsorships, all that. Follow, subscribe, and share. But hit us up at bsideshow.net at gmail, man. We'll help you out in any way we can. We work together. That's how it works. But let's get live into the mix right now. DJ Eclipse, let's go.
Get live, motherfucker. As we proceed to give you what you need. Not you need. You need. Get live, motherfucker. As we proceed to give you what you need.
When the mic up, I mic up, little bitches knocking me, that mic up though. Turn that shit the fuck up. Turn up louder. Yeah. Shut you. Suck with the beat from the opsa? Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the opsa. Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the opsa. Who shot ya? 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 Separate the weak from the opsa. Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leak hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stop when I fall the plot. Neighbors call the cops, said they heard mad shots. Saw me in the drop, 3 1/4. Slaughter, electrical tape around the border. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Peel more skins than Idaho potato. Niggas know the lyrical molesting is taking place. Fucking with B.I.G. it ain't safe. I make your skin chafe. Rashes on the masses. Bumps and bruises. Blunts and Land Cruisers. Big Papa smash fools. Bash fools. Niggas mad because I know the cash rules. Everything around me, 2 Glock 9s. Any motherfucker whispering about mine. And Brooklyn's finest. You rewind this. Bad boys behind this.
Rubbers open like a doctor. You fell asleep, the vampire teeth gotcha. I drop you down in boiling acid. You melt like plastic, elastic, it's drastic. Violations, wrong vibrations. Son, cut the hammer, let the uncle give him one. Gun, take a flick of a wicked lunatic. Putting hits on your click, got your wifey turning tricks. What, you don't wanna? I thought that you was ballin'. Now watch, cause I'm cock in love, your girl is falling. What's my function? Lyrical injection. Blazing niggas, hitting them raw with no protection. I take advantage, you feel me? I'm doing damage, you hear me? The whole scenario is dreary. MCs is getting wet up in the game. I meet you up in Mecca, just call my name. I shot ya. You wanna hit, give me an hour. Check it. I shot ya. You wanna hit, give me an hour. Check it. I shot ya. I got you strapped to the stage and trapped in the cage and tongue kissing the gauge and your mom's locked down underneath the surface. You're getting nervous for talking shit with no purpose. Laced up, mind drama, mad drama. What goes around comes around, not around farmers. Silence. Very deadly, come in battle. Let me add it to my medley. Possessing power, taking everything I can grasp. Don't get it now, why you always dwelling on the past? Baby boys reminiscing old school shit. Young fools get dick, LL rules the shit. With a platinum fist, the relentless abyss. I take you to a land where piranhas like the kiss. Massacre, blowing up the tour bus passengers. Sucking the color out of cartoon character. You get serious, real niggas recognize what my theory is. I shot ya. You wanna hit, give me an hour. Check it. I shot ya. You wanna hit, give me an hour. Check it. I shot ya. Word up, I'ma lace this shit crazy, you know what I mean? Word up. We gon' blow the spot up. No doubt about it.
Right now, we start the show.
Who's this suspicious character strapped with the sounds profound? Similar to rounds spit by derringers. You're in the terror dome like my man Chuck D said. It's time to dethrone you clones and all you knuckleheads. Cause MCs have used up extended warranties, while real MCs and DJs are a minority. But right about now I use my authority.
One time for ya, Y'all knew me since 93, now let that weed
Who's this suspicious character strapped with the sound profound? Similar to rounds spit by derringers. You're in the terror dome like my man Chuck D said. It's time to dethrone you clones and all you knuckleheads. Cause MCs have used up extended warranties, while real MCs and DJs are a minority. But right about now I use my authority, cause I'm like the wizard and you look lost like Dorothy. The horror be when I return for my real people. Words of split wigs hitting like some double Desert Eagles. Sporting caps pulled low and baggy slacks, subtracting all the rappers who lack over premieres tracks. Severe facts have brought this rap game to near collapse. So as I have in the past, I will back, dropping lyrics that be harder than sex and candle wax. And one-dimensional MCs can't handle that. While the world's revolving on its axis, I come with mad loving plus the illest warlike tactics. The wilderness is filled with this, so many people searching for false bliss. I'm here with the skills you've missed. The rejected stone is now the cornerstone, sorta like the master builder when I make my way home. You know my steeds.
You know my steeds. Let them know, do your thing, y'all. Keep it live. To the beat, y'all.
The beat is sinister, Primo makes you relax. I'm like the minister, when I be lacing the wax, I be bringing salvation through the way that I rap. And you know, and I know, I'm nice like that. Work through worldly problems, I got the healing power. When the mic's within my reach, I'm feeling more power. Stealing at least 3 minutes of every rap radio hour. It's often easier for one to give advice than it is for a person to run one's own life. That's why I can't be caught up in all the hype. I keep my soul tight and let these lines take flight. The apparatus gets blessed and suckers get put to rest. No more of the impure, I got the cure for this mess. The whackness is spreading like the plague. MCs left up and got paid but still can't make the fucking grade. How many times a wannabe's gonna lie? Yo, they must wanna fry, they can't touch the knowledge I personify. I travel through the darkness carrying my torch, the illest soldier when I'm holding down the fort. You know my steeds.
Let them know, do your thing, y'all. Keep it live. You know my steeds. Let them know, do your thing, y'all. Keep it live. You know my steeds. Let them know, do your thing, y'all. Keep it live. You know my steeds. You know my steeds. Let them know, let them know.
Born in the ghetto, it's hard to survive. Some have achieved and many others try, but I realize which life to choose. I wanna make money, so I gotta pay dues, but there's no rules and you only have one chance. If you fuck up, kid, you face the circumstance. At night, I used to scream and shout, living in the ghetto, trying to get the hell out. So I would try as I watch my friends die, but all I could do is sit back and cry. These are feelings I'm expressing through my rhymes. I've been through hard times, so many problems on my mind. I wasn't living rich and I also wasn't poor. I try to appreciate, but I deserve more. Yeah, Superman, superstar, give me super fat dough, like Pablo Escobar.
Star, feared by bandits, hated by chicks, loved by kids, and never did a bit. Yes, the group on me thick, plus I don't eat beef. Cause these dizzy ass niggas and chicks think shit is sweet. Yo, I work hard and hard, my man breaks it down through the guards. After that, keep it moving. Have no time to be fooling around town. Ain't it all you get down with this hype sound? The things I sing to make a grown man dream and speak saying. Born by yourself, be by yourself. Let my lyrics vibrate and shake the earth. I travel ghetto to ghetto, back streets to streets. Dig around all crime with this ill mastermind. Mom through used to tell me with these tears in her eyes. Now I'm out on my own, surviving with the time like an African tribe. Little that will blow your mind. Check it out like this,
and then like that.
Superstar. What the fuck, y'all? Moving on up. I'm with this, so it's a pump to this. So what the fuck, y'all? Moving on up. I'm with this, so it's a
breaks it down to the bone gristle. Ill speaking, scud missile, heat seeking. Johnny blazing, nightmares like Wes Craven. Niggas gunning, my third eye seen it coming before it happened. You know about them fucking statin kids, they smashing everything, in any shape, form, or fashion. Now everybody talking about they blasting. Is you busting still or is you flashing? Talking out your asshole. You should've learned about the flow in PGA. afro, the Italian stallion, chinky eye and snot nose. From my naps to the bunion on my big toe, I keeps it moving. Know just what the fuck I'm doing. Rap insomniac, fiend to catch a nigga snoozing. Slip the cardiac, arrest me. Exorcist, hip hop possess me. Crunch a nigga like a Nestle. You know my stage, burning to a third degree. Sneaky ass alley cat, top pedigree. The head toucher, industry party bum rusher. You don't like it, dick up in your fuck ya. Right, you want to ass rat, fuck ya. Best to go back and check the fucking stack. Because your naps ain't nappy enough, and your reach ain't rugged enough.
Yo,
bitch.
I slayed MCs back in the rap room era. My style broke motherfucking backs like him for terror. Most rap niggas came loud but unheard. Once I pulled out, ground them off to the nearest third. Check these non-visual niggas with tapes in a portrait. Flood the seminar trying to orbit this corporate industry. But what them niggas can't see must break through like the woo unexpectedly. Protect your neck, my sword still remains imperial. Before I blast the mic, RZA scratch off the cereal. We rain all year round from June to June. Why niggas bite immediately if not soon. Set the lynching and inform the execution date. As this 2000 beyond slang suffocate. Amplify sample through vacuum tubes compressions. Cause RZA the charge niggas 20 G's a session.
When my mind starts to click and the strategy is mastered, the plot thick. It's me that bullshit. I don't give a cotton pick. Fuck about the brother trying to size a nigga up. I hold my own. Hard habit take the dome. Look at mama, baby boy acting like he grown. No time for sleep, I get deep as a baritone. Killer bee that be holding down and sunny down. Clown, clown.
Kicking mad flavors. Dropping mad flavors. Kicking mad flavors. Dropping mad flavors. The flavors. Kicking mad flavors. Dropping mad flavors. Kicking mad flavors. Dropping mad flavors. Colorado inspector. If you're coming, come with it and stop fucking me. Colorado's the collector, inspector. If you're coming, come with Colorado's the collector. Colorado's the collector. Colorado's the collector. Colorado's the if you come with it and stop fucking me. And stop fucking me around, Hector. I'm with it and stop fucking me around, Hector. And stop fucking me around, Hector. I move swift, so what you doing, do it fast. I'll take a dip in Colorado concrete with your stupid ass. I like to build and uplift and a split down with the fifth. And never hesitate to leave a motherfucker stiff. Doing what I have to. Tell your bitch to shut the fuck up, but she can get a blast too. Word is born, the song. I told so many brothers to bitch sit damn quick, cause you wanna rape rocks. You miss when all the bullshit stops. When you come between the whip and the wreck, another drops like a body. Love all the guys when I leave the party. Plus the wig is been since the days of Lottie-Dottie. You boost your boy to test the skills. Fuck around and get your view to a kill. For real. If the big black stack never whack a lack, I kick back for those who choose to attack. So just relax. How rugged can you get? Take the dildo out your head and get the fuck off that
When he's conquered and won. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, are you ready for some football? You ain't ready for the football. Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, are you ready for some football? You ain't ready for the football. You ain't ready for the Oakland Raiders. It's the invasion of the Oakland Raiders. Are you ready for some football? Yeah. You ain't ready for this football. Here we come, baby. Just win, baby. Feel the storm of the cold autumn wind, baby. It's the Oakland Raiders. Get your mouthpiece. You in the black hole with the black beast. This ain't black gold, this is black silver. Commitment to excellence, we deliver. And we'll play past regulation. It's the invasion of the Raider Nation. Let's go, let's go. Raider Nation. Let's go, let's go. Raider Nation. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, you ain't ready for no football.
That's right, DJ Eclipse on the ones and twos right there. Hey, getting down, getting us in the mood. Besides our, natural fog machine that we got going on.
Amped up
here,
today.
Right? That's right. Hey, Eclipse, man. Let's get this mic one more time, man. Let them know what you've been up to and what you got coming up.
Woo. What's up, Valley? It's always nice to see you.
Whichever. Thank you.
We spent all Saturday together.
Oh yeah,
It
was somewhat hot, but not too bad. Like it was cool.
Bro.
It was cool.
We were walking around, dog. I was DJing in the hot sun just for hours after hours, and that sun just beating me up. But you know what? Fuck it, man.
Kush Stock was pretty dope, though, man. I'll say that.
This year was off the hook. We had more people this year.
And then we'll see what happens next year.
A lot of familiar faces, a lot of support, a lot of love. It's always beautiful when the weed culture comes together.
That's right.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Gummy.
Good vibes.
Gummy, what's up?
Gummy was out there holding it down, too.
Yeah, both of us were just like back to back, and he's handling sales and stuff while I'm on the decks, and then it's like, then I gotta go inside, do some work in there,
I wanted to shout out the squad for the day. I rode with Crazy Race, Big Herc the Terrible, and Alex from St. Maud Brew. Hey, dog, after that happened, we still ended up going to 2 more spots. Dog, I guess they had the night planned out, bro, but I wasn't driving, so I was cool, man.
That's
I just rolled and fuck it, got a little
Did you guys
bit.
smoke all day? Back to back, back to back?
Day.
That's right.
All
That's
day,
right.
we were just, and it was cool because there's people from all over the place.
And you stayed dabbing. You stayed, dabbing all day. Did you take some dabs?
Oh, hell no. Not me.
Different companies. It was off the hook.
Not me. I would have been asleep under the stage.
Yeah, I know Rabbit doesn't take too many dabs, but
every once in a while. But yeah, I got to be in a spot where I know I can knock out. You know what I mean? Because I can't.
I know Shaye was having a good ass time.
Oh, he didn't even go to that one, but
dang.
he went out the day before or something. But
no, I was at Thought Fest and I was still recovering from a whole week from that.
Oh, that right.
Hey, yo, you know what? Thought Fest was off the hook as well. I was DJing there too on the main stage with Patty Clover, and man, that was off the hook. Shaye,
Shout out to Patty.
Dude, we were traveling around the whole festival together, man. I was keeping my eye on Shaye, because
I heard, yeah,
he was.
I heard he thought it was a wine tasting event, but it was beer.
But it was beer.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, that's hella dope. The culture has been really putting in work this October, with all the hip hop events, all the weed events.
It's
Stay
coming
updated.
Back. Full effect,
it's
man.
Beautiful. It's beautiful to see this happen.
What you been up to, Fally?
Just trying to balance life with staying creative, getting the money, trying to stay healthy, get my mind right. So a little bit of everything. Been in the studio. Shout out to Project Mayhem and the squad, Foxy La Chingona, Bands, Boon Kun, Ryman. But yeah, I just been working and kicking it here at the B-Side Show.
That's right. Oh yeah, you should. I feel like it's not like we haven't seen you in a while. She was here last week.
Yeah,
man.
no, I'm trying to be here a lot more often, so you can feel my presence here, baby. Yeah,
that's
I'm trying
right.
to grow
and
with
matter
you.
of fact, we're gonna talk about a couple of current events in a cool minute. But first, we're gonna play the newest video from the homie Noah James, man. The homie Big Orca. But this is new one right here, Orca Waters, and we'll be right back after this video. What up, Noah?
Have you met the Orca Man?
It's Orca. I made the devil cry, he went to sleep hungry. He was feeling for my energy like he's a junkie. I was raised by a woman, raised by the country. I study her moves cause she get the money. She talk her shit and get the honey. Whole family is cute but we can get ugly. Energy dark but it feels sunny. I'm Jesus flipping tables like the third Dudley. Hold up, there's a worker in the water. There's a worker in the water. There's a worker in the water. There's a worker. Boy, this is Sir Manifest. I receive and achieve when I talk my best. Actions follow, won't settle for less. When that pressure hit, I pass that test. This is a gift from the highest tribe. We can't stop what God designed. I've been told over 1,000 times, but I got it in right on time. My book of rhymes says mountain size. Hold up, there's a worker in the water. There's a worker in the water. There's a worker in the water. There's a worker. Hold up, this is what happens when we really start cracking. I pop up and get it cracking. When I'm not moving, I'm never stagnant. I feel like AI if he went to practice. Creating a lot of waves, now the orca splashing. Ooh, there's a worker in the water. There's a worker in the water. There's a worker in the water. There's a worker. Hold up.
My name is Jasmine Sweets, and you are now watching BTSN Channel 50. We interrupt this broadcast with terrible news.
Oh yeah, baby! It's the B-side show.
Act like you know every single Monday night, man. We're here. Man, the livest artist coming through, and we got a cool squad in here tonight, man. Let's get into it, Fally.
You know what?
We gotta chop it up a little more.
A little bit. Honestly, it is spooky season, baby. It's October.
Yeah.
You gotta stay safe out there. I actually just finished the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series. And oh my God!
So I told her not to tell me the last two because I didn't watch the last two.
No. This psycho monster.
This guy is nuts.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. He would chop people up, put them in like buckets of acid, would freeze their body parts. After killing people, he would get his way with them. It was crazy.
And you know the craziest part of it though is. He got away with it for so long. Like his whole apartment smelled like dead shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And no one like they kept letting him get away.
One of the neighbors was suspicious about it. One of the ladies, like she was suspicious about it, but she never questioned it.
There was an episode. I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but I hope I don't burn it for you. But no, there was actually cops called because there was a minor that actually escaped, and he was found outside the apartment naked in a blanket, and he couldn't speak, but they can see he was physically not okay. And the cops ended up believing Jeffrey and walking this poor child back into this apartment where it was hard. It's bad.
Yeah, it was some crazy shit.
Having said that, Stockton, California has a serial killer. There's about 5 cases open right now that link them physical evidence that link them to all 5, all men, different ages, different races. It's scary out there. It's October. It's spooky season. People try to play the part. They tend to want to do that. So be careful out there. Watch your back.
For sure, especially the ladies, though, man. There's all these fucking weirdos out there doing. So I just saw this thing they put out like the other day, and there was like different ways where they catch ladies slipping, especially when they're by themselves.
Oh my God.
And it's like shit like, motherfuckers, you have all this is what you do your whole day is think of ways to do some weird shit, man. So
Yeah.
just be careful out there. Fuck.
Protect each other, protect yourself,
Yeah.
watch your back, just don't put nothing past anyone. Yeah, man, it's spooky season. It tends to get weird when it's October. It gets hot out here.
A lot of that is like, what do they call that? That copycat shit. Like, so, and especially cats just watch
Especially
that.
with all the serial killer stuff that's out, like movies and stuff that's out. It's ridiculous. Yeah, people take it real serious. They want to be like that.
A trippy ass thing to me on that subject though is like every time serial killers or whatever, when they get locked up, there's all these women that want to marry them and start sending them
Right.
letters.
Oh my God,
like they're into
that's
that
100.
shit. It's some crazy shit too.
Yeah,
bro.
that's psycho. That's crazy.
Yeah, like Richard Ramirez. He had his pick though, and he was in
bunch of fan
like
mail, huh?
yeah,
Him
dog.
and look
Crazy.
Charles Manson.
That just makes my heart.
And Charles Manson. I'll say that motherfucker had some kind of mind control on cats because it wasn't like he was like from Baywatch. You know what I mean? Like this cat was a little small, little gremlin looking.
He had mind control over people. And it's
hard.
crazy
Yeah.
because a lot of young college kids are gullible, real gullible. And that's the.
Well, they know who to
fix that.
prey on or whatever.
100%.
Crazy.
Stay safe. Stay
Stay
strong.
safe out
Stay
there.
safe out there, man. Don't get your heads chopped off.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're looking out for our own out here.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
I'm a little sad too. We lost a very, very important person in our culture. Art LeBeau passed away, and I have so many memories with the family, my friends, everybody that would go to the Art LeBeau shows. I remember year after year, back to back, just building these memories. And it's just a very sad day for
I remember
culture.
the dopest shit like in the early 90s. When I was about 4 years old. Kitty, but like they used to Reverie knows I'm bullshitting. Right? Hey, but when they had the call-in line and when they would do the dedications, hey, that was some fucking cool.
I want to dedicate this to my man that's locked up right now. I love you, baby. No, I definitely did some dedications.
Like, I got you.
Beautiful.
I'm waiting for you.
Always represented for the cultura, for the people. It's beautiful. I have some crazy memories going to these shows, walking in there and then getting wheelchaired out. I remember this one time where I just got so fucked up that they had to put me on a wheelchair and then just drag my ass out.
That's where you had a good night.
It was popping. It was popping. Art LeBeau will always remember you.
Yeah. Rest in peace, sir, man. Thank you for all your service in the radio and all the memories. We appreciate that for real. Hey, so we're gonna play a video real fast, and we'll come back with our first guest. And it's cool, man. It's like a reunion for us. So we'll be right back. First guest in the building, B-Side Show. Act like you know.
Let's go.
Life is life, you feel me? Shit, the show starts now, you feel me? All dark Fonto, you feel me? All dark Fonto. They gotta burn through it. Nug 1, Nug 2. I gotta be able to taste the truth. Nug life. Nug 1, Nug 2. Gold chain, you heard? Elder roster reading scriptures and vibing. Irish moss was like an aphrodisiac in the 90s. Back when Auntie had the cess in the cookie can, and your relatives would threaten you with the boogeyman. My notebook was like, behold the future. You'll be forever fresh to death like a polo booster. In the body, yo, like orderly. Catch me in the district with the misfits and the throwaways. Gold fronts, colorful packages. Roll up, powerful impact. This is how we hold up. Sweating off the OG, desperate when there's no leaf. This is major marijuana marketing. How's about an edible? Several snacks to smack you right upside your egg roll. Quarters and eighths, we on schedule. I sold out a quarter to 8. This ain't the regular. Fuck around and fall on your face. Look at you, look at you. Nug 1, Nug 2, Nug 1, Nug 2, Nug 1, Nug 2. Nug 1, Nug 2, Nug 1, Nug 2, Nug 1. Watch me dance on 2, 1, 5. Hopping out the chariot thuggin', I'm Dr. Khaled, and my wigs is Harriet Tubman. Chain. Here comes the rude boys with the ganja plants. Catch me outside like it's summer jam. Cars ride by with the booming system. Goons ride by trying to boom a victim. I boom bye that ass out of position. Have you mad at the bag that you fumbled and tripped over? Alkaline, my brick doja. This is for the motor. Smokers, blickies in the sofa. I'm at the turf off perk. Cannabis syrup, 1,000 milligrams, marvelous merch. Purple perch, this is my merch. Fat nuggets roll to earth. Sink your eyes on this, it's a star search. Tap in, you'll get your bars worth. Preppy like Farnsworth, Bentley, I'm a whole genre. Nug 1, Nug 2, Nug 1, feel that? Nug 2, Nug 1, splash, Nug 2, Nug 1, Nug 2, Nug 1, real yacht, Nug 2, Nug 1, catch us at Nug 2, getting that off. That's right. Another chain saga. Get with the program. Don't let the program get with you. Swedish fish, sweeter than the candy kiss. Top quality, alkaline genetics. Premium smoke, indie with the indica. Strong kick, roll up the bliss, spliff at the cinema. Honey gram snapper, these plants tasting like cinnamon. The L that I inhale sends a signal through the tin.
What's up, B-Side Show? If you in the house, make some noise.
Let's go. We got our our cool homies in the building chilling with us. We're having a good time like we always do. Good vibes on the B-side. But this is a familiar face right here. It's been a cool minute. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fam.
What's up? Reverie, straight out of Northeast Los Angeles.
That's
Shout
right.
out to the B-Side Show. Thank you guys for always showing me love.
100%. It's an honor. Yeah,
Thank
of
you,
course.
Of
Of course. Such a beautiful representation of not only a woman, but just a skillful, creative person out there just putting in work. Mad work at that.
Mad work. And speaking of that, I think you just got back from somewhere, right?
Yeah, I just got back from Greece.
Down the street, Greece. No, but she's all over the world, dog. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's right. How was it? It looked fun.
Greece was amazing. I got to perform at my first festival in Athens, which is like their main city. And then I also went and took a little vacation with my sister on the island. I forgot what it's called. Not Santorini, the other one.
I wouldn't know. I don't get to travel much.
Mykonos. There you go.
There you go.
I forgot the name because originally I was gonna go to Santorini, but we went to Mykonos because they said it's more for like the beach. And I wanted to go to the water. So it was amazing. And then I had just come back from Europe a few weeks before that. I was on a European tour, my first one in 2 years since COVID. So now I'm finally getting booked again for shows and myself feeling comfortable going out like that. It's
awesome. And you've been everywhere. You've seen many people, many places. Yeah. What has been the craziest or weirdest thing a fan has done for you?
Like good or bad?
You tell me. I want to know.
Like only
Whatever
overseas or like here?
I think. Do you think it gets crazier overseas, or do you think it gets maybe out here is crazier? No.
Americans are fucking insane. We have all the craziest people are in America. Like at least from the countries that I've been to, for sure. For sure, some crazy shit has happened to me in Europe, but for sure, Americans are just really wild. Like in good and bad ways. It's crazy, like even with all the mass shootings and stuff. Like when I go over there, they talk to me about that stuff, the Europeans, and they just don't understand our gun culture. They're like, but why do you guys have guns? I'm like, well, the thing is, like, everybody has guns, so you have to have a gun. And they're like, but what if everybody just turns in their guns? I'm like, in a fantasy world, that would be cool. But the thing is that a lot of people are not going to give up their guns, so you need to have a gun to protect yourself from the people that have guns.
It's because we have the immortal words of, sugar free. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's real though. That's the kind of what people don't understand maybe that aren't from here is that we do it in necessity. Out of necessity sometimes. We can't be the one that's not ready. And
exactly.
It
don't
kind of
get
sucks.
caught slipping.
Yeah.
Do not get caught
that's
slipping.
That's a good point because how other countries see what we're, what's going on over here. It's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
We're supposed to be setting the example, and a lot of people are going, but why do you guys do this? And it's crazy. Hey, Rev, I wanted to compliment, first of all, too, we haven't seen you in a while, but when you did the transition.
Oh, my God.
Hey, but listen, though. Like, you pulled the shit off immaculately.
100%. You look beautiful.
It looks dope. Like, I tripped like, oh, shit, Reverie. But it looks dope. You did it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks dope. And I actually, now I just remembered, I caught that little glimpse of you saying the reason why you cut it off and, the hairstylist and sad times, but you look beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been very different going from long, nice hair to just shaving it all off. And yeah, as you know, somebody ruined my hair, and life just happens, and you gotta just roll with it. I said, maybe this is a sign to shave my head, but
you just ooze confidence, and you give so much. You inspire and motivate so many people to feel confident,
and
so that's beautiful.
And talking about rolling with the punches, like, you just went and straight off pulled that off, like, from an incident that shouldn't have happened, but and made it work. That's so dope.
Thank you.
Yes, and so it kind of happened like right around the same time when you're getting ready to promote this, this big
album,
one of your biggest probably ones that
I would say it's the biggest album.
Okay, that's big words right there.
Would you say that?
Yeah, well, I think so, because in a place like how far you've come.
Yeah.
But you still represent so well for the little girls that are in these places. Like, you know what? I can do this too. And I thought that was always dope about you. So
thank you.
Yeah, so talk about it. The new album, man.
Yeah.
It's out.
So my new album, it's called No Chaser. It's out now everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, wherever you listen to music, it's there. Tidal, Amazon, Deezer, everywhere. And it's my 13th album in 13 years.
You see that?
Yeah.
Who's been working?
Yeah, I'm still unsigned, independent, no record label, no major deal, no corporate funding. It's just me and my homies, my loved ones that I've been fucking with for years, and we're just just making the music we want to make and doing what we want to do and not doing what we don't want to do, and it's a good feeling
and being successful at it too. So take some notes. And you said this was your favorite album. Let me know why.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's my favorite album, but I would say that it's like the biggest and the best for sure. Like, it's the most polished, it's the most marketable, it's the most mass appeal, and then it is some of my newest work, so it's the best work because as you just keep doing something, it's like practice makes perfect. Maybe practice doesn't make perfect, but practice makes progress. So I feel like this is definitely my best album. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
And I would say it is one of my favorites as well.
Yeah, nice. Let's talk about the artwork, because you collabed with Eclipse. Shout out to Eclipse.
Yeah, shout out to Eclipse.
Yes, your look, that
Chio's the homie, man.
Hell yeah.
Chio's dope.
Yeah, that creative process behind that artwork is just beautiful. Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so the cover is me throwing up gold all over Los Angeles, and so I guess, I mean, it's a metaphor, and the metaphor is, the album's called No Chaser, so that can mean a lot of different things. I like people to interpret it their own way, but the first thing that I think of and that I think most people think of is drinking alcohol, and then you're like, oh, drinking fucking whiskey or tequila, whatever's your poison. Oh, you want to chase her? Nah, no chaser, just fucking raw, cutthroat. I felt like going hard tonight. Yeah, no, it just gritty and grimy, and that's kind of how, like, the theme of the album. It's super LA, so I'm throwing up. It's me throwing up over the city, over my city. I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, and I made the throw up gold because it's kind of like I'm taking all my internal trauma and pain and then make it into something beautiful that I can give to my city. That's kind of like what the concept is behind that.
That's beautiful. And you always talk about your upcoming and like what you've been through, and you speak on it often. Why do you think it's important to tell these people that not only have been following you for a long time, but maybe these new followers, to let them know where you're coming from and what you've been through?
Well, the answer to that has changed over the 10 years that I've known you. At first, I just talked about my life because it was my life. That's all I had to talk about, was my own experience. But over the years, I mean, I guess when I first started making music, my music was helping people, you know, but I didn't realize how important that was until the years started going by and I was getting older, you know, realizing, you know, you grow a lot mentally and spiritually throughout your journey of life, you know, so I, over the years, have realized that it's important to tell people where I came from because I did have a crazy childhood. I was involved in a gang and drugs, and my parents got divorced when I was 4, and I, you know, it was just really crazy growing up the way I grew up. And not everybody grows up crazy in LA, you know, but unfortunately my brothers and I got into a lot of trouble, and they were in and out of juvenile hall, and there was a lot of physical violence in my household, and it was just pretty crazy growing up. But I feel like I continue to talk about that because I want people to understand that if I could do it, they could do it, you know, and I'm a relatable person. I'm not like I never pretend to be a perfect person. Even now, like I still tell people like, yeah, I'm successful in certain areas of my life, but I still have my own personal problems, my own personal issues. I still have problems with mental health that I'm really working on still. And I think it's just, life is a lifelong battle for everyone, right?
Well, and I think that's why your main fan base like gravitates towards you so much is because you don't sugarcoat it or hide it from them. You let them know what it is, and that's how it is, and then they relate so much because probably similar things. You know what I mean?
Please continue to talk about it. Please continue to represent and let us know. We don't get tired of hearing it. I don't get tired of reading it. And please share it. Continue to share. You're such an amazing person.
Inspiring it, like we said earlier. It really is.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk about something else too. Like, since we've known you, like you talked about growing through the journey and all that, but you've always been like your own focus, I would say. And I don't know if that's the right word, but like since way back, you were one of the first people that just came straight forward. When you've done events back, for those that don't know, she's been coming around, you know, our spot. We've done some of her earlier interviews here when she was first putting out.
Interviews. Yes, not just one.
Yes.
Like I don't know how many we have. What, like 5 at least, or 10? I don't know.
Something like that.
I always supporting the B-side.
But she used to. She had the idea. We used to do some in-store events here.
Yeah.
But you were one of the first people to just come up to us, just straight to the point. This is, you know. What's the ticket? We're gonna do this. This is my plan. I need this much room. I need that. And I was like, but it was so refreshing. And you were one of the younger artists doing that. And I was like, no, listen, this is a real story. Like, it was so refreshing for us because I a lot of the times people try to work around let's just get right to let's handle business and work. Let's work together. We can help each other.
Yeah.
But I think people would go around the park if we're not helping each other. Like, you know, we have our spot and we would make sure nothing was happening bad here. But you came straight through and just said, okay, what's the ticket? I want to do this. No, but you don't know how much we appreciate that. So, you know, small business owners.
Yeah.
And now you're a small business owner as well. You know, with the clothing line, it really took off. Can you speak on that as well?
Yeah.
Satori Mob.
Yeah, and you know what? It's funny that you pointed that out to me because that was like 10 years ago.
Yes, a long time ago.
Yeah, and that was when I was really just first starting out, and when I was really starting out. So, I mean, starting to really realize like what it meant to be a businesswoman, what it meant to be an entrepreneur, and you know, even ever since then, like, you know, I'm still the same person. A lot of people, when they get a fan base, they get all like big-headed and whatnot, which I understand how and why it happens. But I've always just been cool, you know, and back then too, I understood the concept of like community and helping each other and like not being a fucking leech and like, you know, like I understood that, and maybe it's because of how I grew up. I always had to work for what I had, you know, so that's still very, very important to me. But so I do have my clone. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead. I was just saying, like, it was just a breath of fresh air, especially at the time. And then, you know, and then people actually saw, like, hey, Reverie had a good event right here. She had a meet and greet. She had her gear here. She did a good show for her an intimate show for her fans, and people started to see what it was. And thank you for that. So go ahead.
Yeah, for
Satori
sure.
Mom.
That's cool. Thinking back to like back then, that's crazy. Like, it's just so crazy being here again, and then thinking back to that, like how much has happened since then, and it's just so trippy. But my clothing line, it's called Satori Mob. You can check it out. It's satorimob.com, or we're on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can check it out on my Instagram. We're an international clothing line, and we ship to all the continents except for Antarctica. I always say this, Antarctica, if you're watching, hit me up. I'll send you a care package. I just want to be in every continent. We need some Eskimos up in this motherfucker. You know, but we ship to so many different countries, sometimes countries I've never heard of, and I just trip out that my music has just really gone global in a really serious way. You know, I know a lot of people reach international audiences with their music on Spotify and stuff, but me, I'm actually getting to travel to these places and getting paid to do shows there, and I get recognized in the streets, and even I got recognized in the streets in Greece for the first time when I was there a couple weeks ago. Yeah, and it's just so trippy, and honestly, I'm just very grateful and very humbled the more as time goes on.
That's beautiful, because you do carry yourself very humble. You have this energy about you, but it's all your work. You've just been working. Like we can see you working, and I feel like earlier he mentioned something about, you know, you've always done you. I feel like if there was a lane, you have created it, and you have just directed yourself so beautifully in regards to like your confidence, your music. Now you're acting. Let's talk about that. You're in a film called Abort, and I was able to see the sneak peek, and oh my god, check you out.
I felt like I could see that like from a while back. You know what I mean? So like even from that very first the very first Cypher Effect that everybody knows, it's had like whatever million views now.
Yeah, shout out to the Cypher Effect.
Yeah, that you guys did.
Hell
but
yeah.
just your charisma in that video just stood out even then. Like, and that was a long time ago. So go ahead and talk about the acting.
You know, it's funny that you talk about that, because I recently saw that Cypher. I don't know, like a couple months ago or something. I hadn't watched it in years. Somebody sent me my verse, and I was like, oh wow, like I was like all moving, all weird, and then I was like, it looked so bad, like compared to how I move now, you know. But
it was dope. Trust me, it was dope. Yeah.
At the time, it was dope, and I just told myself like, oh damn, that was when I was like really discovering like my style, you know. I did stand out because of like what I was doing, and I think that's still why I stand out today. It's just because I just do me. I just make up things that I'm feeling, and I just go with it, you know. But so the acting, I have my first short film. It's called Abort. It's directed by Ryan Spencer. And we haven't released it to the public yet, but we premiered it at the East Los Angeles Film Festival. So that was like a big deal for me for my first short film. And I'm going to do more acting. I can't really talk about it yet, but I have some things in the works in the world of like acting. I basically just stepped into that realm, and I'm like meeting a bunch of new people in that realm, and it's going really well.
That's beautiful. Did you prepare for this? Like, did you have to like take lessons or do something within yourself to get into this character?
I did not, but I am taking acting lessons right now. Yeah. So, but for this video, I mean for this short film that we did, we actually made it like 5 years ago, and it just wasn't ready until now because of me. It was my fault because I'm always just doing so many things. But you know what, the time has come, and it's finally, you know, we've been premiering it. But at that time, Ryan Spencer, he had approached me, and he said, we should do something like some kind of short film. I want to see you acting. And I was like, hell yeah, I've been wanting to do acting for a long time. And then he asked me if I had any ideas, and I just thought of something dramatic, because I know people like drama, you know, people love drama. And I thought, what is like a horrible situation that I could be in that doesn't involve like death or like crime, you know? I was like, being pregnant by your Sancho, who's married with a wife and kids, you know? So
that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
You want drama? That'll do it.
Yeah. And so I took that concept to him, and then he built a storyline around it. And so that's how that came out. And I got to just really like channel different people, and also things that I have myself experienced, you know. And it was a really beautiful experience. And I feel like acting is, like I said, you know, actually I've been wanting to be an actress since I was like a kid. Like since I was a little kid, I've been wanting to be an actress, and I feel like I have obviously a lot of creativity inside of me, which also means that I have a lot of imagination. And so I feel like with this whole getting into acting stuff, it's just another form of me to release my imagination into the world.
So we're going to speak about another part of your creativity in a second, but we wanted you to introduce the newest video with the homies in it. And real quick, also, man, shout out Loudon, man. Loudon's putting it down right now, dog. He's putting it down, man. He's got bangers out there, like a lot of credits to his name right there, man. So go ahead and introduce the video, and we'll come back with a couple more.
Cool. So this is called Los Angeles. This is off of my new album, No Chaser, that's out now everywhere. Loudon on the beat. Sick Jackin is on the song. He's amazing. Shout out to Sick Jackin, the Psycho Realm. And Jonathan Ellers directed and produced the entire video. He wrote the story and everything. We have a lot of cool cameos in there, like Felipe Esparza is in there. Sand Warner,
the OG Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo, Fabian Alomar, Baby West Coast is the main character in the film, and I mean it's not a film, but it kind of is a film too. I mean, I also got to act in this one, you know, and so it's a beautiful. You guys will see it.
And it's doing so good right now. 100K.
I just hit 100K.
Shout out, yes, amazing.
That's right, man. Reverie featuring Sick Jackin.
Yes.
Yeah, add it to your playlist ASAP. Reverie featuring Sick Jackin, Loudon on the beat right here. Check it out, Los Angeles.
So things have been it's been difficult at home, and me and my mom were really struggling, and this taco business and our truck, it's just, it's just going sideways.
I know. I spoke with your mom. I'm always do what I can for you. And things are gonna work out. I would like for you to have this. It's a prayer plan. When you take care of this plan, things will get better in your life and you'll grow together. Remember, things are gonna be better. Okay? I love you.
Love you. Thank you.
They call us lost angels. Shit, I was never lost. What city was? Kids pulling triggers. Grave diggers was filling walls. Apartments had ceiling floors. And you can never really floss, cause all that homie talk will go out the window. I still in yours. Bars on my window. Bars on my door frame. PCP and cocaine rocked up. You all know the game. We were there to grow the gang. Little shooters go and bang the corner market so that the big homies can go and slang. But it ain't like we planned that. We were kids. The government would hand that. And crash units coming smashing red traps. Ask big about him though he can't talk. Imagine what they did to immigrant kids with the beers and a piece of chalk. But look at Pico Union now. Downtown to Hollywood. Every celebrity looks and acts like the probably hood. We didn't see you on the block back then. It means that you're acting while the rest of us are dodging and acting, huh?
so dangerous. Angels in the sky with the thugs and the gangsters. I don't know where I'm from. Think I already know who I roll with. OG Indo in the blunt. And the time to hit the brakes, go, bitch. You know, bitch. This a blessing. Palm trees and sunshine. Ain't no love for the one times. My hometown, you know mine. I love my city full of hustlers and psychos. Rap it everywhere that I go. Welcome to the night show. Post it on the block. Running from the cops. Ain't no time to sleep. Yeah, my city never stops. It get a struggle. Time to hustle. Picking pieces to the puzzle. Speaking louder, never mumble. Touch down, I never fumble. A Mexican descent came from illegal immigrants. We crossed the border, fucking walk. Cut off my legs, I'm finna crawl. This my story, tell it all. I ain't got no fucking shame. Haters used to call me a lame. Now my whole city know my name, bitch.
My city so banging, my city so thugs in the dogs.
I'm from Los Angeles, banging. My city so dangerous. Angels in the sky with the thugs and the gangsters. Los Angeles, banging. My city so dangerous. Angels in the sky with the thugs and the gangsters. Los Angeles, banging. My city so dangerous. Angels in the sky with the thugs and the gangsters. Los Angeles, banging. My city so dangerous. Angels in the sky with the thugs and the gangsters.
We're back in here, man. We got Reverie in the building, man. OG to the B-side show already, because she's been, doing work for many years now. So you mentioned 13 projects in 13 years. The first project to now, what would you say the main difference is, I guess?
Oh, wow.
I mean, there's
Good
plenty,
question.
but yeah.
The main difference... well, I guess the main difference would have to be the quality and also the sound of like the beats and the quality. I would say the quality is the main difference, because I'm still rapping about the same shit. You know, like if you listen to my first album and then you listen to the No Chaser, I'm still talking about like grimy, gritty shit, you know, and I do talk about positive stuff more now than I did back then, because there was nothing positive about my life back then that I could realize anyway.
That's the realest shit right there.
But there is still a lot of darkness on the No Chaser album. There's a lot of pain. Talking about addiction, talking about mental health, talking about deaths, and but there's also a lot of celebrating on this album, which I think that would be the other difference too, is that now I'm not a slave to depression anymore, and I'm
you get to celebrate your wins now.
Now I get to celebrate my wins, and I get to celebrate being alive instead of hating waking up another day, And
I hear that's some real ass shit right there, man, for reals. And this is a fun fact right here. It just came to my head right now, but I think it was twice, because I want to say once, but for sure I know I did it once. But I was actually on this one song. I was Reverie's. I was hosting one of the shows, by the way. I think you did with Sugar Free back in the day in P-Town.
Okay,
and, But I was her hype man on the song that you did with Lucky from Living Legends. I think I did it once here, and I think I did it at that show too.
Cool.
But I was like singing the hook with her, like,
that's right.
I was channeling my inner Lucky I Am, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So earlier you gave me one of the best advice I've gotten. And you said, just don't wait for it to be perfect. You know. So my question to you is, how do you get past questioning yourself? How do you get past that?
Yeah. So basically, so you guys can understand the context, is that I just said like the best advice I could give for being a musician is to not wait for the perfect timing, because it's never going to be perfect. You can't wait till you're ready. You're never going to be ready. You can't wait to have enough money. You're never going to have enough money. Can't wait till you like how you look. You're never going to like how you look. So you have to just do it now. Like, that's something that I've learned. And you can't be like so nitpicky trying to make something perfect, because or else you'll be working forever on it, And one of the things that really helps me with that is like giving myself deadlines, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, we'll finish it when we finish it, and then it's like literally a year later. Like, even all of my albums I work on for years at a time. Like, a lot of artists, I only started to realize that when I started talking about it, but I feel like most artists put together a project in like 6 months to a year and then they put it out right away. But for me, I work on my projects for years at a time. Like the No Chaser album, I was working on it for like 3-4 years before we put it out. And then my album before that, Sometimes I Like to Sing, I was actually working on the album for 5 years. I'm working on I'm working on 3 other albums right now. One of them now, it's been 3-4 years as well. And then this other one, I don't even know how many years it's been, because I'm pulling songs that I never released. And anyways, but moving forward now, like for example, I have another one of those albums.
Next drop.
But I would say, but I would just say don't nitpick shit. And like I always tell people this metaphor about like a table. Okay, so they have a few dispensaries in California. So that's the Catalyst. Free show Saturday, Long Beach. The information is on my website, reverielove.com, also on my Instagram, and it's gonna be really dope. And then I'm also gonna be doing a show. I just announced the show, in Orange County next month. It's gonna be it's called For the Fans. Shout out to Sage One, the Wise.
What up, Sage? Hey man, he's doing. I love that dude's energy, man.
Yeah, he's awesome. I actually took him on tour with me to Europe.
I saw that.
He tours with me now.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
So shout outs to him. So we're gonna be doing the Orange County show. I also have a show in Oakland coming up. I think that's next month as well. Maybe it's in December, but that's also on my website. I also have another show. There's a lot of shows coming up, which is a good problem. But there's going to be a LA show announced really soon. and I'm possibly going to be doing an IE show as well pretty soon. So there's a lot of shows coming up. Yeah.
So this is a quick story. I mean, thank you, Reverie, for coming here. One of the home plates from when you originally started, and we appreciate that.
I appreciate you guys.
That you remember us.
Of course.
And shout out to the whole squad. You guys got you're lucky you got like mad talent within your group, like from your brother, and shout out Chio, man, like real dope. But this is my quick story. We also, through the years, like we even did some stuff where we had some internships, and one of the homegirls, like, she's still a homie to this day, and it's crazy because she would come here to kind of get points on what she was trying to go and learn on how independent stuff's done from the music and all this stuff. And now she's got her own small business as well.
Cool.
And she brought a couple gifts, so we're gonna bring those right now. So hold on a sec. And you know what? I'm not trying to gain points by bringing these out. Flowers for the ladies.
Aww, thank you.
Fallacy and Reverie.
Thank you so much.
That's the homegirl, Carolina Bonita La Flor. Did I say it right? Bonita La Flor. She does all flower arrangements and all that for any occasion. So make sure you guys hit her up. But she wanted to come by, and she knew Reverie was coming, and she brought gifts. So yeah, man, for the ladies right there, man. So thank you, Carolina. That was dope.
Thank you so much. Bonita La Flor on Instagram. Is that your website too? Okay, everything Bonita La Flor.
As you can see, the October Halloween arrangement there. So she got all.
It's beautiful. Wow, I like it. It's Halloweeny.
Yeah, it's Halloweeny. Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much.
And I didn't even get spiked with a thorn when I grabbed them. So it's like she's doing her thing.
So sweet. Thank you. I love flowers. Girls love flowers.
Oh yeah. I feel
flowers and diamonds.
Flowers and diamonds. Yes.
Hey, fellas, pay attention, man.
It's always the answer.
Yeah. So any shout outs, you let them know the rundown and all that stuff of what you're doing. And I wanted to shout out though your work ethic. You've been mad busy since we've known you, and you keep it going, and it's inspiring, not only for the little girls out there seeing where they can get to, but for even older folks like myself. Like, I really wasn't for in the 90s. I know you guys didn't believe me anyways, but yeah, any shout outs you want to make?
Yeah, I just want to shout out my new album, No Chaser. It's out now everywhere. Go stream it, add it to your playlist. All my old fans who are going to see this, check out the new shit. And I appreciate everybody who has been along for the journey. Shout outs to my team. DJ Lala, shout out to
Lala, what up?
Yeah, shout out to Encrypt, shout out to Loudon, Stephanie, Christy, the girl in the mask. I have my really close team that I've been working with for a long time, and we're amazing, and I couldn't do it without them, and I'm just very grateful for all the support over the years. Shout out to the B-Side Show, just
Thank
everyone,
you.
all the community. You guys were talking about the Thought Fest too. The Thought Fest was cracking.
Oh yeah,
shout out to the Thought Fest. I was there, and it was amazing.
You were one of the special surprise guests that day. Yeah. Right. Hey. So also the Satori Mob is the best spot to find it on the website, or
yeah.
Okay.
You can find us on Instagram too, Instagram and my website, just Satori Mob. Yeah.
So I had another quick question, because you told us the story about where you got the name. Is that still one of your favorite spots to perform? Where you what was that? What language is that?
Reverie?
No, the Satori Mob. What's Satori?
Oh, it's Japanese.
Japanese.
You know what? No, I haven't been there yet, but I might be going there next month for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
They will love will love that gear for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be so cool. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to go there, so it's time.
You've been all over the earth, and I thought maybe that one you already been to, but
that's gonna
next.
be my 23rd. I've been to 22 countries, so that'll be the 23rd.
There it is, right there. Thank you, Reverie, for coming through, man. It's much appreciated. Keep doing your thing. It's inspiring to all of us, and we appreciate that shit. B-Side Show, Reverie in the building, man. Let's go.
B-Side.
We'll be right back.
Gotta know you, hear her, haven't seen you in a while. But if you listen, can you please do me a favor? Send a sign. I can't escape this maze I built around me, trying to find a way to get out of my mind. Everybody gets good if I do it all right. I'm blind, or to do it just fine. Let's just get fun, till I feel nothing. I feel so done, just I feel numb. I'm feeling lost, man, it's the coast. But if it is life, suffer tonight. This all I know, Lord, is fun shit. Fuck my life up for some dumb shit. I get it better than I think it says. That you can make it stop with the head. Said that they love me tomorrow with the head. They say give it time, so I'm patiently waiting. I feel like giving that could be getting prickers, living a double up another cassavas. I live inside of a glass house. Yeah, I forgot but I'm sad now. This is my circus, a sad clown. I got this guy that is man down.
Yeah, I forgot but I'm sad now. This is my circus, a sad clown, sad clown. I get discovered as man down.
I can't be no superhero, ain't no fucking role model. Hennessy my therapy, yeah, down the whole bottle. I can't be no superhero, ain't no fucking role model. Hennessy my therapy, yeah, down the whole bottle.
Yo, as I walk closer to the door of death, I don't need shit, don't need your respect. When you're dead and gone, they all say you're great about a month or two, and they all forget that the true magic to the circus act. I'm a sad clown, let me murder that, let me turn it back. With the tear in the eye, put the fear in the guy when they hearing the lie. They believe every word that they read, they believe everything that their enemies say. When they building you up to be breaking you down, get a pace of the day, the American way, yeah. Work your life away, try to pay the bills, face to the system, the hate and the skills, with the stress and the pain and the brain and the kills, till you're dead in the grave and the blood when it spills. And I live to aggravate, live to agitate. When they had to hate, I don't shout to break, hate the truth and they love the lie. Yes, I am their idol, but who the fuck am I? Smith Haven, no I'm not shit, no I ain't shit, never be shit. Let's repeat it, born to eat shit. Cut my wrist, bitch, then I bleed shit. Duck and they dive and they suck and they jive. When I'm down on my luck, better trust I survive. When I'm breaking the machinery to be the fake and I take it, I give a motherfucking be the villain and I'm hating. Christopher Columbus never discovered the musket, the mullet, the dungeon, the Suffolk, the Armageddon. Hear me dearly beloved, the phony celebrity dead to me rugged.
I can't be no superhero, ain't no fucking role model. Hennessy my therapy, yeah, down the whole bottle. I can't be no superhero, ain't no fucking role model. Hennessy my therapy, yeah, down the whole bottle. I can't be no superhero, ain't no fucking role model. Hennessy my therapy, yeah, down the whole bottle. I can't be no superhero, ain't no fucking role model. Hennessy my therapy, yeah, down the whole bottle.
Hey, it's Loud Beats, you heard?
It's Crook, it's Crook, C.O.B. Goddess Gang.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
With these old ghetto poems.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
With these old ghetto poems.
I'm killing off instrumentals in my leisure. For me, it's easy to be elite. Not only do I hear it, got synesthesia, I see the beat. Let the speaker speak, I'm the syllable Machiavelli. I'm winning like the cat with the fattest belly. I don't even see the feet. Black revolution, huh? How can a master emancipate Mansa Musa, the handsome rap executioner? Fuck these rap executives, let's grab text and shoot them up. For the rap checks, these crackheads are have sex with Lucifer. This rap shit has been a joke. I just put it in a chokehold till it pass out, then I mash out like the posse. With cash in my envelope, straps in my winter coat. Imagine somebody killing your family, you getting revenge by slashing the killer's throat. My passion's identical to that when I'm rapping. When it come to spaz and I've been to go hit the track with the illest flow. Still eating ghost stew, body bagging the goats too. No lie, you polygraphing the wrong dude. So true, me and Rock probably smacking your whole crew. Shooting for the stars, I'm autographing your dome too. When I'm in the booth spitting, it's a privilege to witness it. Like seeing Moses sitting with his Ethiopian wife, writing the sentences of Genesis. Poetry filled with religious images. This is quintessential penmanship, this is it. No more talking. When death come for you, it's 6 coffins for your top 5. I left one for you.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
With these old ghetto poems.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
With these old ghetto poems.
Came into this thing with a pipe dream and a crude sense of the grind. Now my tongue slicker than black ice, flow is refined. No amount of dough can replace the sweet thrill of my climb. And I still ain't reached to my peak, my work too stick to the vine. Rock on a rampage and no I ain't talking Dwayne. I'm terrorizing all the hype beasts till I'm the only monster remaining. Rap Chupacabra, might just be too macabre for the planes. I'm used to stalking the killing beats, even putrefied and acclaimed. But now I'm more compassionate when I take a stab at these cliff notes. Don't even let the ink dry before I lay on the rest with a swift stroke. Born with the face of an angel, vocal arrangements like I'm a fisto. Sticking with 3 of my deadliest litanies set to a melody, call it a pitchfork. My melanin stain allows me to dwell in the flames like Osiris. My papyrus made me underworld king. Keep a chalice full of hibiscus like blood in my veins. Y'all know my body up goddess, ain't fucking with none of my gang, ain't taking in none of my chains. His hoping they took it well, my future golden, you're obsolete like tokens and brick the rail. The holy book of Cyrock got the globe pushing my tail, depicted on the walls of Giza with the soul crook and the flail. That's Pharaoh talk, heroes descended from Pharaoh's stock, so I go ride them, bullet point my bio to the barrel shot. Say my arrow whack, no bro, I'm a rap native like Arawak. My commander, this cadence make him Yosemite like Arafat. I intersect the clearing sex in the side of Shakur. Permit the met in a gown with 2 straps and call it couture. Meditate with a stick of copilot on how the best of DC and SoCal meet on the track and see your most active fans with no probable cause. See, I've been trying to make it clear that I'm rap G.O.D. Rigging a new year with power circles only, C.O.B. I'm out to scorch the earth habitually, torching verses till my authored onslaughts drop the opposition to one knee.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
With these old ghetto poems.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
With these old ghetto poems. Ghetto. Ghetto poems.
It's crook, it's crook, it's crook. C.O.B. C.O.B.
Yo, I got some stories to tell. We killing microphones and you know me so well. And if you don't, watch me paint an ill picture, then go with the flow. These bars considered scriptures. Walk on beats, definition of ease. Catch me overseas, smoking trees in Belize. Check the repertoire and catalog of rhymes for days. Just released the greatest hits from the crazy race. Been a lifetimes of rhymes and I'm deadly with mines. Body bagging whack MCs through spit and punchlines. Who am I? Crazy race to dawn. Miliano Zapata mixed with Genghis Khan. This is hip hop. We keep it grimy and thorough. Come from LA to the boroughs, we have our legends and murals. Solidify my craft from 7 albums deep. My name will live forever amongst hip hop's elite. Yeah, I'm talking shit and cocky, been about the craft. With decades in the game, like a chief of staff. Done my thing, built my name, and earned these stripes. Being bars over bullshit when I bless a mic. Still pay homage to greats and show 'em respect. I've been a West Coast vet, it's always a threat. So listen very closely what I'm about to say. These bars are like bullets coming straight your way. Catch this 3-piece combo, straight to the dome. These bars been Jedi in a world full of clones. This game has been a circus, a bunch of clowns. Big ups to the real MCs that be holding it down. I don't need to flex or show off, I'm still in my prime. Mastermind of these rhymes, been ahead of my time. Bo Jackson with the action, rocking silver and black. Or a silver black gorilla with the plan to attack. Bump this album fucking loud from beginning to end. Then tell me to my face that I ain't top 10. Beyond belief, motherfuckers, is my body of work. Been a legend in the making since the day of my birth. Been prolific with the pen from my thoughts within. Still go heavy with these bars in my life of sin. Lord, please forgive them for they just don't know. When you step to the race, you get left as a John Doe. Yeah, I'm talking shit and cocky, been about the craft. With decades in the game, like a chief of staff. Done my thing, built my name, and earned these stripes. Being bars over bullshit when I bless a mic. Still pay homage to greats and show 'em respect. I've been a West Coast vet, there's always a threat. So listen very closely what I'm about to say. These bars are like bullets coming straight your way.
We're back in here, man. It's the B-Side Show. Act like you know.
Oh, yeah.
We do this thing every Monday night, man. And we got some of the fam back in the building with us
yes,
as well.
Poppin' tonight.
We had a good time tonight, man. And it's only right. We're going to end this. From what I'm hearing, we're going to get some live shit.
Oh, yeah.
Some music. So what's cracking? Introduce your guys.
Yo, what up, bro? What's up? Hey, what's up, everybody watching? I'm George Miller Jr., record collector, vinyl collector since 1996. Name's Cash One.
Cash One.
Trying to be all low key.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna wear his mascara right
He's
now.
smoking now, but he is. And for those watching, like, they kind of ask him, like, yo, why do you always wear that? Like, are you scared of COVID or this? He's like, no, that's always been his look. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's always been behind the mask.
Yeah, man. You know, we go way back, and it's part of the, you know, the Sick Side theme. You know what I'm saying, dog?
There you go.
So, but man, you guys, it's crazy because this one caught me off guard too. But you guys were low key collabing on some shit. We'll get into the history of some of the stuff you guys done in a sec. But this project is kind of crazy. It's kind of different, man. Can we speak on what's about to drop?
Well, I'm a record collector. I collect specifically rare underground soul music. You know, I've been doing it since the 90s. When it first, I'm one of the guys who helped discover it. You know, like bring it to light of what this underground soul music is through my compilations.
I remember.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, you know, underground oldies and just soul samples and hip hop go together. So, you know, back when I met you, Rabbit, you know, I used to be a rapper or try to be a rapper back in the early 2000s, and you know, I would hit the studio and I'd bring my records over to the producers, and they'd be like flipping them and chopping them and making beats out of them, and it was totally different back then, and it was ill. And that's when the idea sparked for me to like, yo, like no one touched these joints. Like these are like virgin samples. Like these are like so underground, rare records. Like, you know, only a few eclectic collectors like myself,
baby making music,
even know what they are. You know what I mean? So like, let alone like, you know, producers don't know what they are because only a few record collectors have them. So, you know, that's when the seed was planted, and I just kept collecting and doing projects for the last 10 years. You know,
that's when a lot of motherfuckers' seeds was planted.
You know, that's like dope how it came together. But what's crazy to me is the way you originally kind of played. See, I've known you a long time too, George, and the thing is, you kind of like you have an idea and you want to see it through, like plan it out right.
Exactly.
And you got to get the right pieces involved to make it happen. How did you guys link up? You guys had a session one day, and how'd you know Cash was the one to add to this joint?
Just to get some history, I met Cash when we did that concert in 2015. I know you got soul. That was my concert I put together.
I got to co-host that joint. That was fun.
He was a co-host, so there's some history here, man.
Sick Jackin played a whole oldie set that night, bro.
And just to put on the record, man, that was the first time ever that Sick Jackin got booked to play 45s and vinyl records, period. That was the first time ever done.
And he had a great time, man. I could tell, dog. You know?
It was amazing, yeah. And yeah, so Cash was on, like you said, street team, and
yeah, I got to co-promote.
Yeah, we promoted, and yeah, so you know, Cash started making beats. Tell him when he made the beats. Started making beats.
You know what?
It was been in the works for a while. I already know.
It was kind of crazy because it wasn't even planned. Like, I just kind of like fell into that shit. Maybe a year or two later, I'd say Halloween night is my official night, 2016. I just decided, like, bam, I'm gonna start trying to dedicate my time and my effort into this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's been a road. A road is rough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been a road is rough.
You know what though? When you got into it though, like one of the things you gravitated toward, you would pick samples from different shit.
You know,
because we remember we got to hear some of the early stuff.
It made it. You know, it kind of made it easy though when your homies are like vintage, rare 45 collector.
Yeah, right?
You know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, let me do something with that. And you know what? The craziest shit is like some of these things is like, he's like, you know what? Like, I don't think you can do anything with this. And those were like some of the best compliments I got, even when I was done making the beat. It was like, bro.
Yeah, that was
like,
hard.
what the fuck?
You
like,
rocked
I didn't
it.
think, I literally stand by my word still. I didn't think that you were gonna do anything with this, and I was like, bro, like literally inside of me, that was like a silent compliment.
That's all that motivation you
was
need
like,
sometimes.
bro, like you're like, never mind the negativity. But I take that as a silent compliment, bro, because you know what? I appreciate that shit. Because in a world of legends already, like Dilla, Premier, you know, cats that have been there and they've done this shit for years, bro. And they're you know, RZA, you know, we can't take away from none of these cats, bro. But I hate to say it, but I'll tell you, they took a lot of major chunks like they were just hungry lions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we're coming through like we've already talked about this. Like we're like hyenas, bro. We're taking the fucking, we're sucking the bone marrow.
The carcasses.
We're taking the bone marrow right out of the bones, bro. Like
Carcasses
you know
are
like,
getting
we're not leaving nothing left for you motherfuckers to gut. So we're dropping samples, we're dropping beats, but good luck trying to fucking flip anything else after I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm taking the fucking sample from beginning to end and I'm making it my friend. You know what I'm saying? And good luck. You know, you might have to flip it at a different tempo or a different melody or BPM because I've already done what I thought was good. You know, I went through the notions. I sped it up. I slowed it down. Good luck, my G.
That's right.
Good luck. Good luck.
Hey, your sound as a producer, Cash. How would you describe it? Like in a whole boom bap, especially
boom bap all day.
Yeah, he's definitely
boom bap.
Definitely boom
I'm
bap.
definitely boom bap. I'm transitional. I can make you some sexy R&B. I can make you some fucking
baby making.
You know, like I can make you all that shit, bro. Even from those soul samples, I can make you the boom bap. Make you some straight, you know, some Keith Sweat shit. But that's not the goal right here. The goal is to show these cats that boom bap is very much still alive. You know, like don't listen to this fucking gold chain fucking. Oh, get you fucking wet on this fucking. I'm gonna take you to the VIP in the club, and you know, twerking is working. Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
That underground raw
real
hip hop.
We're going to the essence,
real
right?
Real hip hop is still alive, and I'm sorry, you know, and I hate to, you know, a lot of these cats don't want to admit it because they're still stuck in this, trying to recreate the southern sound of like some western mix with west coast hip hop, and I'm sorry, bro, but that shit it's not you. Trap was born very much in the South, and I give it up to the South. I give it up to the real creators of trap rap. I give it up to the initiators of boom bap on the East. They're very much conscious, and you know, I give it up to my you know, my West Coast pioneers over there. They're, you know, West Coast gangster rap is where this shit was born. You know, I grew up listening to gangster rap, but I also grew up listening to 90s bass tapes that nobody will ever talk about. Nobody will ever talk about 90s bass tapes, bro. Now, if you're a West Coast head and you grew up in the early 90s, you know that these bass tapes existed and they were solely about bass. And it was hip hop, and it was just like some straight, like unorthodox noise in the background, whether it be gunshots, you know, some straight just people talking.
That's where you, like some of the stuff you drew inspiration from that original. Like,
so if I'm gonna make music, I'm gonna make music what I was inspired by. And I was inspired by real music. Earth, Wind and Fire, Santana, you know, and when it comes to Latinos mentioned in hip hop, we gotta go to Mellow Mayonnaise, Kid Frost, you know, Lighter Shade of Brown. You know, they all paved the way for us. And then,
hell yeah.
You know, and for me growing up, Psycho Round, my G.
Oh, we're already know him, but you gotta let them know, man.
I gotta give a major shout out
Psychos
to my jam.
all day.
Big Duke, if you're watching, you already know, my G. Sig Jack, Martha, Joaquin, the mother and father of Psycho Realm itself. You wouldn't even know a lot of artists if it wasn't for those two right there. And you know, and if you know, you know. It's just one of those things.
Like, whoa. If you know, you know, and George knows, man. You've also done projects, and we're gonna keep it there in the family, man. The Psychos, man. I gotta shout them out too because they've always supported our platform as well. When they didn't have to, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Dukes came in, come to chill at our anniversary shows. Jackin's done many, you know, meet and greets and stuff here. It's real cool how it worked out. Like it's family shit, but you've also done a lot of work with them, man. Talk about it. You were talking about that show, man. That one.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm a very eclectic. At the time of the early 2000s, mid 2000s, there wasn't too many of us rare underground sweet soul collectors. I mean, not by the hundreds, but you know, but there was a few, but like you know, only a handful like really stuck out. And some of these rappers like Jack or whatever, like kind of like probably took notice to us and our impact and what we're releasing on compilations, which later hit YouTube, and that's when our music made the most noise on YouTube, you know, because it just spread like wildfire all over YouTube. People were just like, oh, what? So like, you know, a lot of those rare underground soul cuts that are on YouTube that got uploaded back in like when YouTube initiated, you know, just started. A lot of that, I mean, I'm not going to take that for me, but a lot of that music came from record collectors, you know, because those songs originally came from records. I mean, I'm not sure if people really think about where that music comes from, like if they stop and think, where the hell did this shit come from, you know what I mean? It came from record collectors, man, and California record collectors in particular, in the sweet soul genre, underground, what they call rare soul now. It's a thing now, it's a movement, it's definitely a culture. I've been putting in work since '96, kind of building that brand, you know. So that's
fucking
my boy definitely lets you know whether it's a fake or a real.
That genre right there, though, that sweet soul, man, that's like one of my favorites in the whole.
Yeah, man.
You know, I know we've talked about it before, but you one of yours was like also the doo-wop. There's so many different genres in that as well, just like there is in hip hop or any other music. It's crazy, right?
Right. Yeah. So like back to how I got exposed to you guys. Well, it's just like, I don't know, man. When you put your energy out there in the world and you create a frequency within your mind and you attract certain people, you attract certain situations, you attract certain things. And we met, bro. I
in a studio a long time
ago, and then I came. My son was like 8 years old, and I'm trying to get him a haircut. And Rocky was here doing haircuts.
What up, Rock?
Yeah, Rock. What's up, man?
Street Scholars, man.
Street Scholars. That's right. He's doing this podcast. This must have been what, 2010.
Yeah.
And you were in here, bro, and I'm like, oh shit. And that's when you told me that you guys were gonna be doing this podcasting and the B-side show eventually. You know, this is before
almost 12 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So I met him, and man, just being in this building, man. Shout out to the B-side shop and what you guys do here, because it's a very unique space. There's no other space like this, like in the SUV or LA that I could think of.
Speaking of unique, it was a space that also brought something called now I'm gonna call it the infamous bar sessions.
Yeah,
that shit.
B-side.
That shit jumped off, bro.
B-side is like an anonymous voice of the SGV. It's like the unspoken voice of a lot of upcoming artists, MCs, producers, painters. You name it, bro. Whether you do a clothing brand or anything that's independent, B-side is right here, and they've always been here. And that's one thing that I've took notice since I started fucking with y'all, probably since like 2014, bro. Was like my first time coming around here, you know, and just the whole like evolved like just everything around me as far as you guys, the street team. And working with George, you know, like over the years, like even before I started making beats, like I said, this had nothing to do with making beats. I just seen what he meant to the scene, bro. Like I would listen to some of these songs and I was like, I'm not even a producer, I'm not even a beat maker, and I was like, fuck, like this is hard as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
This is hard as fuck.
Hey, bro, so
so now that I know how to chop, like I could chop a sample myself. My God, bro, like there's been times where, like I said, he's like, I don't know, like this doesn't really sound like anything, and that's just his opinion, you know, and that's how this shit came to light, because, you know, it's a vision that he's had, it's a vision that I have, and we're both bringing our visions together on things that we can't provide ourselves. You know, he might have one thing that I can't offer, and I have something else that he can't offer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what makes that shit special is because a lot of these things that we're touching are first time evers. You know, so my creative process doesn't have to be limited.
This project's gonna be like pretty crazy for those that don't know the full scale. We'll get into it, and they'll let you know where you can get at it and all that stuff.
Thank you.
Go ahead, George.
No, yeah. So back to, like, you know, the whole vibe here and rubbing elbows. Basically, I was gonna say I got to meet a lot of producers, a lot of rappers, a lot of creative people, and I'm a creative person myself. You know, I mean, it takes a lot of creativity for me to do what I do and to make something out of nothing and create a movement with it, or create, you know, contribute to the culture and have the culture just take it in and love it so much. And now it's like a thing. Like everybody's playing Rare Soul records. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the one who started that, but I definitely contributed my shit to it. You know what I mean?
That's right. He's
just being humble.
Keep it
about his
humble, my
shit.
chief.
He's just
Have
being
to, you have
humble.
to.
That's right, man. Hey,
That's my G.
So yeah, so rubbing elbows with everybody, meeting producers. You know, like I said, I always had this vision of taking these rare underground samples and you know, doing a project with a hip hop producer and making some both dope ass beats, being more creative, creating creative music, and like you said, untouched samples, man, would be the cream of the crop.
OG shit. Go ahead, Phalasee.
So where are we at with the album right now? So how many tracks are we talking? How are you guys collaborating? Are you guys in the same studio at the same time? Are you passing down the beats?
A little bit of both, a little bit of all that. Yeah, he lives in Silmar. I live in Moville.
Yeah.
So
the complete opposite side.
The passion is real. If I'm driving to his pad and I'm taking records. But, you know,
a lot of times he'll be like, you know what, check this shit out. See what you can do with it. If you like it, I got it.
Yeah, because he has to like it.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I got it. If you can flip it, don't trip. I'll come through. You know what I mean? We'll sample it for real, and you can sample it straight from.
Put a feeler out first, like,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
let's go.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna
because,
work.
You know, and, times have changed. You know what I'm saying? Gas prices have changed.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So this project, man, just to put it out there as well, it's being sampled straight from my record collection. Not YouTube. We're not grabbing YouTube clips or none of that. We're going straight from my record box. You know, stuff. Some of the stuff's not even on YouTube, and like he's getting first dibs to chop it up.
yeah, don't trip. Like, if there's some shit, yeah, you obviously know that's on YouTube. That's fine. But there's also some stuff, and that's why we call them rare gems that you ain't gonna find in the laboratory or in the library on YouTube.
Or just like doing the easy way, the quick search or whatever.
Yeah,
man.
you know. So like I said, by
Dude's
all
been
means,
digging for
up
years.
in new producers, by all means, go ahead and try and flip it. But I've already done it.
Well, with that being
upside down and sideways.
So with
and,
that being said,
you know,
I mean,
facing the sunset and the sun, you know, the sunrise. You know what I'm saying?
And with that being said, so this is a very, very unique project. You know, with that being said, because it's coming from my collection. You know, I'm a collector of since '96, so I've been doing it for like 23 years, collecting strictly rare, obscure sample soul music. And we're linking up. I'm linking up with him to do the beats. Like I said, we met because I originally was gonna shop this project to some producers. You know, Sid Jack was in my mind, Battle Cat through Namek, a couple producers, but they're so busy in their lives, and I'm pretty busy. And we try to make it happen. We try to connect the dots on a few times, and it just never happened. Probably on my part at the time because I worked and whatever. But now, a couple months, about a year went by, and then that's what I'm saying. I met Cash. Well, I mean, I
flipped a couple of samples, blew his fucking mind.
Exactly. Yeah. So he's on.
You know
Instagram.
what I mean? He was
he's
like,
on Instagram
oh,
making
shit.
beats, and I'm like, yo, like that's pretty sick, like,
Mister. I don't think you could do anything with this.
And,
but,
and then
here we go.
and then he's my homie from back in the day. So I'm like, you know what, man? Like, I mean, it'd be great to work with these amazing producers and these amazing creative people. But you know what? Like, it just feels right to like, I don't know, to do this project with Cash. Like, you know what? Let's just pull our bootstraps up from the gutter and let's just like make noise.
You know, like I said before, even I was a producer, I always saw the importance of this guy, of what he has to offer to the scene before I was a producer. And that's why I always vouch for him. And Big Duke, much respect to Big Duke, you know, he asked me, you know, like, well, because I was, you know, we had a meeting on this shit. He's like, well, what do you think he could offer to the street team? Well, the thing is, it's not about what he could offer to the street team. It's what we're doing for the culture in itself in general. And that itself is, you know, what the street team needed itself. Because we're, you know, from my vision, you know, the whole reason why I even wanted to become part of the street team itself and dedicate time that, you know, I wouldn't get chipped off for, you know, this shit. You know, it's just, it's about what you love. What you love what you do, and what you do is gonna show you love back. And I've always, you know, I was born and raised in hip hop. This is ultimately me, you know, and, you know, forgive me, Pops, you know, I didn't fall into the line of tattooing 24 hours a day, but it's always there for me, like you said. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out, man, Fat George, man. Let the people, the SGV heads know, man, that was like one of the OG tattoo spots over here.
First
like,
tattoo shop in the San Gabriel
yes,
Valley, bro.
OG, man.
That was his pop.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man, for reals. Hey, we're going to play a video. Let's play that that quick collab shit.
Got a promo video.
Yeah, promo
shot
video.
by my boy Eighth Kind. Shout out to Eighth Kind.
Mijos
Much love, my boy.
Hey, he's been doing his stuff behind the
he
scenes
shot
for
the
a
video
cool
for
minute.
me. He came through. He's representing for me home music records.
It's just a quick promo video, man. But it's dope.
And then we'll come back a couple more questions. We're gonna end the show with a live set so you can see what they're talking about
real quick.
Yeah, man. B-side show. We'll be right back. George Miller Jr. Cash One in the building.
Hey, yeah. Come on. I get you poppin' on that hardcore gutter shit. Right. If they ain't running with us, then fuck who they running with. Ruggedness out the covenant, gluttonous, I'm a chubby kid. They talking all this no cap shit. I'm flipping wigs, here it is, front and get your chest plate broke. I'm living in a headspace where the best ain't dope. Paintbrush stroke, I'm hard like the Kane they quote. In my mind, I still think I'm broke. Take chains off rope. Nah, we ain't going back. Got goonies for that. Hands clean, dirty Uzis and Max. My name rain from the boonies and back. Back in the day, we moved packs to get the scratch. Seen the best, couldn't last. 20,022, we run a brand new race. G-Shock on my wrist, illuminating the face. This is what you call keeping the pace. I'm the pharaoh that they couldn't erase. I keep a fresh food of thought on my plate. Elevate to the highest estate. They all clowns putting pies in your face. Keeping your fate locked right there by Jake. We break the chains off the normal. Pop it like it's Orville. A part of the convo like it's normal. Y'all need to get your performance up. Acting like you earned that. Respecting the rush. Y'all ain't even really puffing your blood, so that's enough. Yeah.
We keep them open. Specialists with the smash hits, catch your flicks. Serve them like Heisenberg, fresh out the lab again. X go, give it to ya. Go, give it to ya. Yeah. The
from a place they don't give a fuck. Yeah, I seen niggas bodies get chopped up. Word. I run with killers that got no soul. Niggas put in work, they never too old. The whole world loves a grimy show. I'm trying to keep it real, these rappers too slow. Getting dope, the niggas can't imagine. That make me dangerous, I'm going out blasting. Catching wreck is my passion. I got a few chicks that I'm smashing. 2 bricks of white, we expanding. I hope you understanding. Straight to the top, we not playing. Hard life, I had to get through it. It took 20 guns, but I got through it. Rest in peace to my twin bro. We keep them open.
Specialist with the smash hits, catch your flicks. Serve them like Heisenberg, fresh out the lab again. X gon' give it to ya, gon' give it to ya. Yeah. The infamous, you heard of us. Queensbridge, and we don't play.
Enjoy your stay. Welcome to LA.
B-Side Show every single Monday night, man. We got the homies, man. They got a new project out. Cash One, George Miller Jr. Mixing the rare samples with some boom bap hip hop shit. George has had a lot of ideas over the years, and I've been a part of a lot of them, at least hearing about them.
Yes, sir.
And bro, I've always liked the creativity and what you're doing. So this is some of the stuff that's out already. And this book, though, this is crazy how this worked out, George, because you happen to pick this book up, and it just so happens also. Oh, that's it, Cash.
Yeah, that's it.
Call
Shut 'em
security.
off.
Yeah. Hey. He took off. He took off. Dog. Hey, but you just happened to pick up this book.
Yeah, I was setting up to come here. All this equipment I'm bringing from the pad from Moval, and shout out to B Plus, photographer, very legendary, epic photographer. He shot people like Dilla. He shot, Biggie Small, Tupac, Eazy-E. I mean, it's all in this book called Ghost Notes, Music of the Unplayed. And we were gonna do a documentary on me back in 2010, back when I was a Southern Soul Spinner. They're back in that era, and he just started flying all over the world and got busy. And he always took pictures of me. And that was supposed to be part of the documentary and whatever. We just never got to it. There's supposed to be a Wax Poetics interview on me, and then Wax Poetics went under. Literally the next episode that I'm supposed to be on, they quit and went under. So my interview never got to exist. So B Plus felt so bad. Years later, when he did this book, Ghost Notes of the Music of the Unplayed, I think he released this in 2019 maybe or 2020. And he calls me up out of the blue, bro. He hits me up. Hey, George, is it okay if I use your photos? I'm like, I had no idea what he was talking about. I had no idea he was working on this book or anything. He was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. He goes, man, big respect to you, bro. This is B Plus telling me this shit, bro. You're like
big shit.
You're like an icon in the underground culture, bro. I think, blah, blah, blah. I mean, obviously I'm in the book, so long and behold, he finally told me what he was doing, and he said, yeah, I put you in the book.
But look,
he started doing art galleries all over the place. So
look what happens to happen.
Yeah,
man.
so what happened was I grabbed the book today. So I'm like, yeah, this is cool content. It's hip hop. It's showing me involved in a hip hop book, which is kind of rare. I'm a rare soul collector in a hip hop book, so that's kind of rare in itself. And it just so happens that Art LeBeau was across from me because we're the only two oldie people in this entire book, and he put me and Art LeBeau side by side. And I grabbed this book.
It's history.
Before I even knew that Art LeBeau passed away today. Rest in peace to Art LeBeau. And on the way over here, when we're looking on Instagram, it's like, oh shit, what the hell? I just grabbed that book. I'm like, I'm in the book with Art. Art's in the books. I'm like, so I'm taking this. So I was gonna just show this to you and talk about it. I didn't really plan on having it a showpiece.
Yeah, but it's
out that way. So.
That's some major shit, and the way it happened, coincidentally, it happened to be.
That's the way. Sadly, in this position.
Yeah.
I mean, but sadly.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest
big
in peace.
dog.
Just giving us flowers.
Big dog, man.
Hey, I'm honored, bro, to share this.
I think most of us, though, in this room, gave Art LeBeau his flowers while he was here. I think most of us did, because we all fucking rocked with
Well,
Art
that's what
LeBeau.
you're supposed to do, man. Give
Yeah.
flowers to people who are alive doing it. Don't wait till they're dead. You know, every time someone passes away, on
Real
Instagram,
shit. Well,
all the flowers come.
I grew up in car show culture. You know, my pops was one of the original members of Group East LA, and I believe it was like 95 or some shit like that was the very last memories of El Monte. You know, the original car show that, you know, was there, and that was like probably one of the last car shows I ever experienced. Being with my pop.
I was there. That was at the Valley Mall.
Yeah, and I met Ice-T. I met Ice-T that same day. He came by, he shook my dad's hand, gave him props on his blazer. You know what I mean? It was on display that day. I remember waking up at 9 in the morning, like people looking in the fucking windows and shit. I was like, God damn, like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? But that was lowrider culture, you know, growing up as a kid in the early 80s, 90s. You know, if you were a little child, you woke up in the backseat of a lowrider and people were spectating you sleeping, taking a nap, because you were there at 4 in the morning.
The kids, back in the day, the youngsters were always in the mix somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
We knew what to do. We would play with the other kids, and then it was time to go to bed, let them do their thing. You know what I mean?
I grew up tattoo culture,
Real
hip-hop
shit.
culture. You know, it's just...
Hey,
it was meant for this shit.
So this is some of the stuff that George also has out as well, real quick.
Yeah, this is what I do. I make these compilations called Gangster Soul Harmony. They were first created on CD back in like the early 2000s, 2005, were some of my first works. I got about 15 volumes out under that series. And in the 90s, I was putting out music on just compilations like the Lost and Found. I even like co-teamed up with and I was helping Lost Soul Records, you know, get their music out. Shout out, rest in peace, Sal Rodriguez. Shout out to Robert Ramos.
I believe that's around the time I first met you. I remember, I think it was Lost Soul at the time.
So we were very creative in that aspect, and that's like when this whole rare underground sweet soul stuff really kicked off. Shout out to Toker's Oldies, though, man. Toker's Oldies to me was always like the original of rare soul music on the CD that I ever heard first. But yeah, man, this is for the B-side shot, man. I sold out my volume 1. I sold out on a few volumes, so those are the ones I have left.
I can see it going up there.
So yeah, that's for the shot, man.
I'm already
back to
seeing
the project that I never got a chance to finish off. You were asking like, what does the project consist of, and we're planning on doing like a box set, like a 1045 piece box set. And so yeah, that's what we got. Like, we're gonna do 10 beats, flip them, and then we're gonna like third-party license like some of the rare underground oldies, and we're gonna have those on the flip side, so people are gonna get a chance to hear the original oldie on the one side, and then they're gonna hear what Cash did, the flipping the beat on the other, on the physical copies.
What you guys did as a team, man. That's real crazy. Hey, listen, we're gonna get back to it. You know, we were both talking about it, and we'll get a lot more in depth when you guys come back on my podcast eventually. So that's something like that we put it out in the atmosphere, and that's how we do it. But let's get to the live perform. We're gonna play something real quick. I want to shout you guys out for coming through. You guys have been fam to us and always represented with us too.
Shout out to you guys.
And I feel like it's all full circle, man. Like, you guys are doing something together. It's crazy to me because I know both of you guys for a lot of years, and then
it's
now
crazy.
you guys are working
I had a
together.
show called Bar Sessions, man, here, and it was amazing fun.
Bar Sessions.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys follow us, if you're new, like, look at the Bar Sessions episodes. There's only so many left on YouTube, but man, those were amazing. I had my own show here. They allowed me my own show here. That was like the
But it was
best
crazy.
time.
Like, he literally built a bar. We had it like with a live bartender while music was playing, and like even live
special guests,
live bands.
We had those yesterdays.
Ain't
We had
nobody
Jason
done
Joshua
that
here first. It was epic.
Yeah.
Guaranteed hangover. Hey, that just shows you the creativity that circles here, man. Like, we have an idea, and we literally built the bar here, and like we created it.
We were doing those on Sundays, right?
Yeah.
And then so like we would have a mean hangover or call in sick to work the next day, and then we have to do B-side show at night on Monday.
Yeah.
Hey, mad work, man.
And then I had a podcast here for a while called the Soul 101 Podcast.
Yeah.
And he was my host. Those episodes are on SoundCloud.
Check those out.
I'm gonna be doing a podcast all over again. You know, ever since things are going back to normal.
That's right.
And I'm gonna get back to work. You know?
He's getting more in depth on the soul scene, so you guys.
There's not enough time here to really get in depth.
Yeah, motherfucker. I've walked home from B-side at 4 in the morning in 40-degree weather.
I've walked home from B-side. Yeah. Real talk, man. Hey, so we're gonna play a quick video. Be right back. We're gonna end the show with some live music, and you'll see the mashup. It's real dope. B-side.
Word. Yo. Okay, this is just something fun, man. This is something fun and creative. So just real quick before we even start, man, these are coming from my personal record collection, and then Cash, you know, he's gonna go and he's gonna do what he did to it, and then we're just gonna go back and forth on a couple beats just to give you a taste of like what the project's like. That's for the physical copies. When the digital drops, though, we are gonna have rappers on his beats. So it's like a two-way it's a two-way physical copies, instrumentals only.
I was gonna ask you guys, man. That's only right.
Right. Yeah. So the physical copies is gonna have the instrumental, so people can vibe to that. We're gonna have sample packs. I mean, there's too much more to get into.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah. There you go. So, anyways, yeah, this is this record here I'm about to play. I'm kind of letting the cat out the bag right now. No one's ever known this. I never said nothing on Instagram or nothing. This is the first time exclusive. My daughters, I want them to get them involved with my business and my label. So I'm coming out with my own makeup brand for the ladies, their own like makeup palettes. My girls are like brainstorming all that. So this is kind of like the promo video for when the girls' makeup line drops, and it's called Underneath My Makeup. Is the name of the oldie. So you got to be really creative, man, to put two and two things together.
Always thinking ahead, my brother. I told you that, man. And,
yeah, the ladies always ask me, what do you got for us? They always want t-shirts. Like I'm wearing my own shirt right now, but it's true. I rarely ever offer anything for the females. So with my daughters, they're gonna be involved in putting that out underneath my label.
Hey,
Soul Supply Company.
And also, real quick, get into it, man. But shout out to Good Dad Gang in the building, man.
There it is.
All
Yeah,
my all my brothers in here,
So
man.
this one.
Yeah, all my brothers in
Shout out to
here.
everybody who believed in me, man. Shout out to everybody who believed in me. So this is just a prom. This beat is just for a makeup promo. When that shit drops.
but no, trusting your love, Lord, wherever I go, search that I search, never find.
that damn super fly. Right on. Right on. We don't want to fight no more. Turkey stealing, people killing, the whole world turning, feeling.
here.